Modern men face a problem related to incorrect programming in their relationships with women. They are indoctrinated with ideas that are completely unhelpful or even harmful to building a healthy relationship with a woman. Many young guys grow up surrounded by women who impose their stereotypes on them. According to these perceptions, a man must meet certain standards to earn respect. If he is not a provider, does not show courage and responsibility, he is not considered a real man. Many women believe that a man's success is measured by his income, but this is incorrect. In fact, 90% of those who women consider successful are actually weaklings because they did not achieve their fortune through their own labor. If you see someone driving a luxury car, don't immediately conclude that they achieved it on their own. Only 10% of successful people started from scratch. Thus, a strong man, strong in spirit, does not always necessarily have financial resources. However, women's material instincts make them consider money important. In addition to material wealth, every woman believes that a man should have certain qualities that sometimes contradict each other. She wants him to be both caring and strong, and while she may talk about it, a man cannot always combine these traits because they contradict each other. If you see a man who acts rude with his friends and soft with his partner, it may indicate that he is playing different roles. Overall, it's important to stay true to yourself in a relationship with a woman, but many men adopt patterns that can both support and destroy a relationship. When you gave flowers while spending money, did you really want to? Think back to your own moments. Probably many have had the experience of spending the last of their money on a bouquet of flowers for their girlfriend. Men often do not do what they would like to do, but what seems necessary to create the image of a hero capable of sacrifice. However, personal experience shows that these sacrifices rarely bring positive results. Women often remember the negative aspects while forgetting the positive ones. No matter how much a man sacrifices, after a while she will forget about these efforts. Upbringing from a mother, grandmother, or sister will not always teach men the right way to treat women. Some men, even after experiencing many failed relationships, do not learn the lessons about how to treat women right. For years, people may believe in the idea that women prefer kind and caring men who are willing to make sacrifices. However, modern women value not only these qualities but also material resources. A woman may express love by creating an image of caring, but if you have money and give her gifts generously, she will be happy. However, if you are poor, she may not stick around despite your flowers because your resources are too limited. If a woman chooses you because of your material possessions, then when she realizes that your resources are running low, she may start to distance herself from you or create situations that blame you for the relationship in order to justify her decision to end the relationship. I always emphasize the importance of ruling out a relationship with a woman for whom money comes first. The love of money in a partner can be destructive to your success. By interfering in such a relationship, you risk not only losing your hard-earned money, but also undermining your self-esteem and eventually losing faith in yourself, and your partner will leave. You should not start a relationship with a woman if she is looking for benefits from you, for this most often leads to a breakup, except, of course, if you are the son of a millionaire. If a woman is in a relationship because of profit, she may not be interested in your love and true connection. With limited resources, it is difficult to shift the balance in your favor, despite implementing different behaviors. It is important to know how to say no to women who are seeking to take advantage of you. This skill is a powerful tool. Some men who feel sorry for a woman and have a conscience may fall into the trap of satisfying her desires. However, it is worth noting that 80% of women do not feel pity for men, which may come as a surprise. When you find it difficult to say no to a woman, she in turn can easily say no to you unless she is willing to make some sacrifices in your favor. Women have few expressions of pity for men because they are brought up with the idea that men should be malleable, submissive, and compassionate. From childhood, girls are indoctrinated that men should run after them, give in to everything, and show concern. Thus, no matter how much effort you put in, falling down from fatigue, she may not show pity or even ignore your efforts. Although women have a maternal instinct, it is distorted nowadays due to the influence of the system, psychology, social environment, and other factors. Instead of the normal manifestation of this instinct, women have lost some of the care and love for their men due to external influences. This makes relationships with women challenging as their beliefs are often at odds with a healthy and harmonious relationship. Getting support and understanding from a woman in a relationship can be difficult, while she may complain every day about your lack of support. Apart from material resources, psychological fortitude is also needed to enter into a modern relationship. My recommendation for men who want to avoid stress and not look for trouble is to either refrain from entering a relationship or find a partner who shares similar principles, if such a possibility is available. It is worth being prepared for the fact that the initial moments of a relationship may bring a lot of joy, but then disappointment and sadness follow, as this scenario is typical of many modern relationships. The one thing I am sure of is that you will feel much happier if you learn how to say no to women. When you are offered something that could be considered a boundary violation, such as fulfill, fetch, and so on, don't hesitate to refuse. She may show resentment, but this refusal will make you even more respectable to her. When I started saying no more often to women and everyone around me, I noticed that my life improved because I became more caring towards myself. There is nothing more valuable to you, don't forget that. Women will of course look for someone to use, someone who will always be there for them and listen to their problems, but don't become what they want you to be. You are not a doormat, a servant, or a shoulder to cry on. Earlier, in one of my videos, I discussed being friends with a woman, but I left out an important clarification. It is only possible to maintain a friendship with them if they themselves seek a close relationship and are willing to do so. If she initiated the friendship herself, there is a danger of being in the zone of friend zone, which should be avoided by stopping communication immediately. If you are willing to listen to her stories about her relationships and past boyfriends, and she offers you only hope, then welcome to the friend zone. It may sound harsh, but that's the reality. So once you master the skill of saying no to women, they will begin to see more value and masculinity in you. Many succumb to the influence of women's beauty and continue to build their lives on foolish expectations and programming embedded from childhood. A unique and valuable man can easily say no to a woman without regrets, because he is not afraid of being alone. He doesn't care if he is in a relationship or not. Put a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all.